And we're flying. Hey everyone, welcome to the Captain Drone YouTube channel. My name is Steve and here we have Jedi Steve, and here we have the F-16C by these guys, FMS. Now this F-16 by FMS is very popular because it's not super expensive and it is pretty much identical to the one from E-flite. I have the E-flite version, I've flown it, you can see it here, maybe there's some footage. I also have the one from Freewing and it's pretty much identical, and I've flown that one, and here's some footage of me flying that one as well. But what sets the FMS one apart, in my opinion, is this. It has the best struts, shock absorbing struts of any of them, because the other ones are all too stiff, but this one is really good. So on this gravelly runway that we have here for landing, it should be pretty decent. For wing surface areas, the F-16 has ailerons, elevators, and rudder. All right, Steve, the sun is going out, so we're getting darker, but could you tell me a little bit about this plane?
It's a 70 millimeter fan unit. The amperage, I think, on the ESC is 70 amps, and it's a 12 blade fan unit.
It should sound nice with the 12 bladed fan, and it's an in-runner motor. So the battery we're going to use is a 6S battery 3200, and that's only going to get us about 3.5 minutes of flight time because it's going to suck this dry in no time.
Lots of room in there, Steve?
I don't know, you can check it out.
Let's
check out the battery bay and see what you see. So I've got a 3200 in there. What do you think? Have a look.
I'd say you probably could fit a 4,000, 4,500, no problem.
Yeah,
maybe even a 5,000.
Yeah, I think you could put a 5,000 in there, but it's a lot of weight on the nose, so you'd have to really push it back.
But there's room to move it back and forth.
Yes, exactly. For this flight, I'm going to be using a Spectrum radio IX14. Well, actually, Jedi Steve will. Here, you can hang on to that. And there's a Spectrum receiver I've placed inside this baby. This should be a really quick flight. It's going to be a normal Captain Drone YouTube awesome, cool flight video. In other words, we're going to do one flight. I'm going to film it from the ground with a high-powered camera, and then I'm going to film it from the air using my DJI FPV drone. And we'll also put some cameras on it, Insta360 cameras, and get some really cool footage. So, Steve, it's pretty cold out here. We got to get flying, though. But I have to show you something really cool. Check this out. So what's really cool is as we're shooting this video, I don't know if you can see it all the way back there. So back here, there's all these kids from school, and they all decided to come out today and do track and run in front of us. So this entire intro, there's been kids running by. It's been hilarious. Anyways, that's what you get with a Captain Drone video. Come on! I gotta wait for my goggles to connect. All right, here we go. Here we have Jedi Steve, and behind Jedi Steve, we have a pile of spectators. So we're gonna fly this anyways, and Jedi Steve is a very safe pilot, so we will avoid the humanoids. All right, F-16's ready to go, Steve?
All right, I'm ready.
All right, anytime.
All right, let's go.
Motor armed. Gear raised.
And we're flying.
Into the sun.
Hopefully not.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, it's fast. It's hard to chase the plane. It's so fast.
Fast, yeah.
Yeah, it just moves too quickly.
You're down.
You're down.
Coming down.
watch the pad,
there's
yeah.
my landing pad moving. No, I'm coming down anyways.
Considering I had a tailwind, that wasn't bad.
You had a tailwind. You also had all these munchkins
Exactly.
running on the track around you as you're trying to land and fly. I tell you. All right, I'm going to give you this.
All right.
Check the voltage of the
Oh,
battery.
and the speed. Are you ready for the speed, Steve? Let's see.
What's it say? Oh,
Yes, 160.
160. That's kilometers per hour.
Yeah, we had 10 satellites. I think it's pretty good for
Okay.
accuracy. So.
Well, you were moving fast.
Oh yeah, at the end there we were boogieing. So 160 is pretty good.
No, use all your muscles to unplug that. Good
Yeah,
luck.
that one is tight.
It's tight.
There we go.
There we go. All right, so.
And balance is...
No, there's no
there's no balance. Oh,
No,
what kind of weird battery
It's
is
a
this?
smart battery. You just got to plug it in. It will do the rest for you.
All right, here it is, Steve.
So what do we say?
377, 377, 378 all around.
So 26% remaining, and you flew for...
And I flew for, I think the whole 3.5 minutes. So
3.5
that's pretty
minutes,
good.
yeah.
So we still had some reserve. So
Yeah.
I'm happy with that.
So that's what's to be expected on a 3200.
Yeah, so 3.5 is pretty well what you want to fly it for on a 3200 anyway.
Yeah, I would say if I was flying this often, I'd probably use a 4000. Get a little bit more flight time.
Yeah, I'm sure you can take the weight. It was
Yeah.
flying pretty light, so yeah.
All right, so you're back to us. First thing I'm going to show you is the size of the box this is shipped in and what comes in the box, and then I'm going to show you how to assemble this plane. It's really simple, so check this out, then come back to us. Here we have the box. The 70mm F-16C comes in. Inside the box, you'll see that everything is super well packaged. In the box, you'll find the main wings, the wing spar, a series of rockets and missiles for the wings, the vertical stabilizer, and the horizontal stabilizers. Here we have the main fuselage showing the top portion, and here we're showing the bottom portion. You also receive 2 belly fins, as well as the nose cone and a bag of hardware for assembly. And finally you receive the user manual plus a series of water-based decals or decals. These require soaking in water before you place them on the plane, and then they dry and stick. And now I'll quickly show you how easy it is to assemble this plane. First, take the wing spar and pass it through the main fuselage. Next, take one of the main wings, slide the wing spar into the main wing, then take the cable coming out of the main wing and attach it to the cable coming out of the fuselage. Then slide the main wing flush with the body, repeat the entire process with the other main wing. When everything's done, your wing should look like this. Now flip the plane upside down, take the 4 included screws and place them into the holes in the body, holding the wing to the body, and then your wings will be secure. Now the horizontal stabilizers require glue, so you're gonna have to get yourself some glue. Pretty much any glue will work, and add some glue to the area where the horizontal stabilizers are gonna sit, and then place the horizontal stabilizers in place. When completed, it will look something like this. Now you'll notice that the linkage rod is missing from the horizontal stabilizers. You will need to install one for each stabilizer. And when completed, it will look like this. To install the vertical stabilizer, first you must take the cable coming out of the vertical stabilizer and attach it to the cable coming out of the main fuselage. Then add some glue to the track where the vertical stabilizer is going to sit, push it into place, and that's pretty much it. When done, it's going to look like this. To install the belly fins, just add some glue, then push the fins into position. When complete, it will look something like this. To install the missiles and rockets onto the wings, you simply push them onto the wing and pull back at the same time. Your F-16C is now completely assembled. Just add a receiver and a battery and go fly. All right, so you're back to us. This is a gorgeous plane, F-16C. It flies like every other F-16 on the market. That's a 70 mil with an in-runner motor. Lots of power, goes really fast. Jedi Steve flew it. I filmed it, and from my vantage point, in the air and on the ground, it looked awesome. It looked incredible.
Yep.
It was hard to track because it moves pretty quick.
It's fast, yeah.
And it's very difficult to film this when there's little kids running everywhere. It's difficult to land.
Okay, we managed. We managed.
We got things sorted out with the school. Anyways, Steve, over to you. You've flown F-16s before. What do you think?
It's an F-16, so it flies well. It's fast. The gray, to me, looks very good, but in the air, it blends a little bit with the skies, but it does look good. It's just that because it's gray, it does disappear a little bit. But otherwise, very good, no problem.
Also, I have to mention that back here, the graphics, I put those graphics on. They come with the plane. You get 5 different types of graphics, and you pick the ones you want. So this plane looks the way it looks because that's the way I picked. So those are the graphics I picked. When you get this plane, you can put any graphics on it, even more colorful, and set it up the way you like. That's really cool. Anyway, speaking of that, I'll put the links below to FMS where you can get this plane. And if it's something for you for Christmas, let your wife know you'd like to get this for Christmas and put it on the list and tell her to click on the link below. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you have questions, post them below. If you did enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up, Mr.
2
Steve.
even.
There we go, 2. And I'll catch you in another video coming up soon with many more cool reviews. Until then, I say bye. That sounded close.
My main concern was not to hit the captain.
I heard it really loud.
Look.
Are those the tracks? Is that
That's the tracks right there.
Holy crap. Jesus, I've got to sit back farther. That's dangerous.